Hey, you got to have big kahunas to sell on Amazon. So let me know in the comments below if you have big kahunas. So let me tell you what's going on. First of all, you may be saying, oh my gosh, Becky, what is a big kahuna, right? Well, according to the Urban Legend Dictionary, a big kahuna is literally big balls. It's figuratively a man that has big kahunas, has a lot of nerve, they're brave, they're a risk taker, and they have a lot of testosterone. So, hey, listen, you got to have big kahunas to be in the e-commerce business. So let me know in the comments if you're watching me, if you have big kahunas, because listen, guys, there's a story I'm going here. So first of all, a little disclaimer. If you are kids, you might want to, I saw YouTube sending all these emails today saying, this video is not for kids. 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 Okay, listen, the disclaimer's out of the way. So my brother is actually very, very sick, and he's in the hospital with diabetes. He has one leg and he has diabetes, and he called me on the phone. He's been back and forth to the hospital since like December the 15th. And he called me and he said, Becky. And I said, what, Bubba? He's like, my kahunas are as big as a baseball. And I'm like, what? He was like, my kahunas are as big as a baseball, and his leg is as big as a basketball. And so basically what is happening is his body is retaining fluids, water, and everything is swelling up on him. And he's like, Becky, I'm scared to even go to sleep. So he went back to the hospital and they admitted him back in. But when he said to me, Becky, my kahunas are the size of a baseball, I had a flashback. And I flashed back to a couple of years when I was a brand new director at my company. And at that time, I don't know if you know, but if you're from the South, actually, I don't even think you had to be from the South, because it was like a national phenomenon of these truck nuts. So let me know in the comments if you've ever seen or heard of truck nuts. And for those of you that are watching me maybe from another country and you're like, what the heck is Becky talking about? I'm going to show you some here. Okay, I told you it wasn't for kids. So this is some car here, and there are these balls that hang off the back of these vehicles. So that's one, and they just display, like here's another one with a little family. You can see them right here. So that's one. I mean, they're all over Google. You can Google. Oh, look here. Here's one on a bicycle. Right here. Here's a bicycle one, right? So then the question came up, you know, I was thinking when I saw these back when I was a new director, and I was riding with another director, and she was new to our company, and they were on the back of this lawnmower for not even our associate. It was a company that a contractor that we hired in, that, you know, he had on his earplugs and he was just driving around cutting the grass, and he had some big kahunas on the back of the lawnmower. And I said, look, blah, blah, blah. I called her name. I was like, look at the big kahunas. And she was like, oh my gosh, that is like obscene. That's disgusting. And she turned the vehicle around. She pulled up behind on our property. She pulled up behind the poor little guy driving the lawnmower, which may have been his kahunas or maybe not his kahunas. I don't know. But she asked him to remove the kahunas from the back of his riding lawnmower, because it could have been seen as obscenity or the free speech. Now, I forgot all about that story until yesterday or this past week, when my brother was like, hey, I got these big kahunas because of diabetes. So I just looked this up on Google, and literally 30 minutes from where I live, there's a town called Bono, South Carolina. And this woman actually was arrested in South Carolina. She was 65 years old. This was back in 2011. And she was ticketed by the police chief for displaying the big kahunas on the back of her truck, right? So let me know in the comments, have you seen the big kahunas, or do you have big kahunas? Because you have to have these things if you want to sell on Amazon, right? And if you look around, a lot of the Amazon sellers, they're mostly white males lots of egos, lots of Lamborghinis. And I'm like, what, guys, come on. So what I do, everything I look at, I always think, oh, I could sell that. I could sell that, right? So I went to Amazon and I typed in like big kahunas and truck nuts, and they're there. They're on Amazon. I don't even know. Go look them up. They're about $20, $25, $26 on Amazon. And right now, you can go to Etsy.com, and the big kahunas are selling on Etsy for $5.99 with free shipping, right? So you could flip big kahunas from Etsy to Amazon if you wanted to. If your balls hang low and you want to do that, go for it, right? So I was thinking about this today. You know, a lot of times people are like, Becky, what can I sell online? What can I sell online? And every time I hear a story or I think about something that, you know, like my brother being very, very sick in the hospital with big kahunas because of diabetes complications. And then I think back to the story of this little director going up to this big riding lawnmower and saying, take your kahunas down. But I want to tell you, that's how you have to be with selling on Amazon as well. And I know I'm a girl and I don't have big kahunas, but I got something else. I got big girl panties. Can y'all see these big girl panties? You see how these are wide, big girl panties right here, right? I have big girl panties. So for all you big kahuna wearing men out there that think they have a lot of testosterone and everything going, I want to share with you that I can rival with the best of them because I have a lot of nerve. I am brave. I am a risk taker. And I have what it takes to do this e-commerce business. I've been doing it for 20 years and I'll continue to do it. And I want to share with you how you can do it too. And if you have big kahunas, that's awesome. And if you don't, if you want to borrow my big girl panties, you can do that too. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, how you gotta have big kahunas to sell on Amazon or big girl panties. And no matter what is going on, you can use a story from anything to turn it into that. So listen, if you're a praying person, please pray for my brother because he really needs it. He is very, very sick. If you want to learn how to sell on Amazon and want to get some big girl panties, these are sold on Amazon too. They're like in their like $20 or so, but I absolutely love them. And I wanted to share with you today how you can have big kahunas and sell on Amazon. If you want to join me in the 7-day Ecom Seller Propeller Challenge, go to ecomsellerpro.com. I'll share with you how to grab your Amazon business, buy the big kahunas, and we will rock it to the top of Amazon. See you on the inside. Remember, sell more so you can give more. Cha-ching.